motor garage, steel on the bench and a maker's charge. Stock removal, sparks fly clean, turning flat bar into an EDC dream. Rock copper riding, form cuts mean, bloom in the hand with the laser edge sheen. Not too bulky, not in the way, built for the pocket and the work every day. Grab a cup and Joe, come hang around. Hear that grinder start to sound, from the first rub sheet to the final draw. Every blade has a maker's paw. AriesEDC, right tool for the job, that's the way it's gotta be. AriesEDC, handmade heat with a blade that's ready. Carry it close, carry it strong, small fixed blade where it belongs. AriesEDC, right tool for the job. AriesEDC. Package hatchet, Tobicos bite, max standing tall with the glow up light. Pedal column, gargoyle, grand cardinal clip with the slicer within. Cow dick snap and the handle fits tight. Carbon steel ready for a working night. From the random live, the live from the shop. When the steel starts singing, you don't wanna stop. Every scratch tells a story true of what a real use blade can do. Not just shove queens, not just show these little fixies are made to go. AriesEDC, right tool for the job, that's the way it's gotta be. AriesEDC, handmade heat with a blade that's ready. Carry it close, carry it strong, small fixed blade where it belongs. AriesEDC, right tool for the job. AriesEDC. Even if you're just an Amazon warrior, you still need steel that'll carry for you. Sharp in the hand, clean in the sheath. Ram horn logo, black and white heat. From the bench to the belt, you can feel how it's made. Every grind, every line, everyday blade. AriesEDC, right tool for the job, that's the way it's gotta be. AriesEDC, garage built fire and a blade that's ready. Carry it close, carry it strong, small fixed blade where it belongs. AriesEDC, right tool for the job. AriesEDC, from the shop to the sheet. AriesEDC, ha, 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 woo. Right tool for the job. AriesEDC.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC. Oh gosh, I gotta turn that off. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the shop. Took last week off for mental purposes, and I am back. I just didn't do the live stream last week for many different reasons, but I still was out here working and getting things done. So today, as you can see, we are working on the Tobicos. These are the stainless Tobicos in the jute micartas. So we have the juniper green, the black, and the Sedona juniper or jute micartas. So these are all the stainless AEB-L Tobicos, which I do have a special announcement later. I'm going to hold that till later. I'll hold that off. Tim, I think do you want to say anything? Are you saying, I might say it, well, I was going to say it at the end of the stream, and then I'll talk about it again on Sunday, because a lot of people don't miss this. Scott, I have about 10 minutes. Oh, you only have about to end a meeting. You have to say hi. We'll be listening in and out. All right. Tim, I was going to hold off until the end because that's when more people are in. The chat is at the end of the stream, so I was going to do that. But good morning to everybody. LCAP, good morning. Alrighty, I have to jet for a bit. I'll try to get back before the end. Yep. So come back about 10:30, and I will be ending the stream around that time, and we could talk about Tobicos and the future. and upcoming fun stuff. But I hope you guys are having a great day. Clint Crosby, good morning. Sanders, good morning. Let's see who else is in here. Gonzo, what's going on? That would be Urban Woodsman. Time to rock with the Jeopardy Aries, legendary AriesEDC. What's going on, Urban? Want to know why knives? What's going on? Good morning to you. Trying to go back, see if I missed anybody. Henry G and Ground Fog, but I don't think they're in here again. Might not be back in. We'll see. Wanted to be here when you announced, but not sure I'll be able to. We'll see. Well, yeah, I didn't want to do it now because there's not that many people in, so I wanted to wait until there was more people. I'm definitely going to talk about it on Sunday as well because not that many people are going to hear this. But I'm just going to announce a little bit of news regarding the Tobicos. I've been hinting about it for a while now, but anyway. KC, good morning. Sitting in the waiting room while the wife. All right, hope that goes well, KC, man. Thoughts are with you and Mrs. Knives Fast. Hopefully there's nothing crazy. I know that she's been dealing with some issues, so my thoughts are with you and the missus. Hopefully it's nothing major and she can get through it, no problem. But yeah, Casey, I hope that scary health issues with the ones you love is very, very difficult. That is for sure. Hopefully this stress test will show everything and you guys can move on. It's crazy. That's scary. Especially with heart stuff and lungs. My wife dealt with a little bit of that too. Looks like next Tuesday is the day. Pick up worse or Wesser. All right, Irvin, let me know. Let me know. We can work that out. Tuesday. Sounds good. That's fine with me. One Moon, what's going on, man? I hope you're feeling better too. I know you have been struggling with some of the things. All right, so let me show you guys. Actually, I'm going to leave. Well, I got to take it out of the device anyway. So these are the stainless Tobicos. They're looking pretty good. I am just shaping the handles and getting these to look a little bit better. So the stainless are on their way. The 80 CRV2. No, I'm good, Urban. You can come. But the 80 CRV2 Tobicos are pretty much done. I'm in the middle of sharpening them. All of them. The swedge came out okay on these. I'm not terribly happy with the way that I did that, but it's pretty clean. But yeah, this is AEB-L, and this is Jute micarta. So this is the juniper green Jute micarta, which should look pretty awesome. And these, the 80 CRV2 and the AEB-L are going to be available on the Etsy store. And they will be available in August sometime. But if you guys hang around to the end of the live stream, I have an announcement in regards to the Tobicos and why I decided to do this. But yeah, really exciting news about the Tobicos and some of the other stuff that's going on with those. So excited. It's really exciting. Really exciting. Oh no. Let's just say I'm super excited about that. It's not like I'm desperately itching to get my hands on it. Well, I'm sure you are. If you want to come Tuesday, that's fine with me. Unless something comes up on my end, but I should be good. You want to come down on that, because that would be coming down. All right. So that's the juniper green, but we also have the Sedona, which is kind of like a burnt red orange color. It turns out pretty nice. It's kind of one of my favorite colors besides the Admiral Blue is this Sedona. This is really ugly right now, but they'll clean up nice. And then the Midnight Black Jute Micarta, so that would be cool. Not really. I'm about to walk in my primary care doctor and start tearing the place up because she don't like to do her job. Hasn't gotten back to my nurses in 4 days now, and I'm in a world of hurt again. Oh no, dude. Yeah, take it easy on them. Don't do anything too rash, but lean into them, man, because they need to. Sometimes they need that kick in the butt for them to do anything. That is for sure. I do not like doctors. I do not like the way that our medical system works. I have learned that if you don't have insurance, things get done faster and cheaper. Surprisingly, I did not have health insurance for almost 15 years. And when I went to the doctor, things got done fast. But yes, Casey, we hope Scarlett is fine. Hopefully she can get through this with no major stuff. And One Moon, I hope you can get back to feeling better. Living in pain is the worst. That is for sure. What in the freaky doodle world is happening here? That looks like garbage. Robert Feely, good morning. I don't know if I said hi to you, but good morning, good morning. So anyway, that is what I'm working on. If maybe in a minute, I'll show you guys the ADC RV2. I have 2 of them sharpened. So the ADC RV2 Tobicos are getting there. I got all the sheaths done and I have to sharpen 1 more, but she sucks. My regular doctor died and everything was always on point with my asthma meds. And this lady's been nothing but a headache the whole time. And now I'm in extreme pain dealing with her BS. Man. That sucks, One Moon. It really sucks. It's hard to find another one around here now. It's good. So are you looking for like a pulmonary lung doctor or just like a regular physician? No, Robert, I haven't said it. I'm going to hold off until more people get in here before I make the special announcement. So you're good. I can normally block pain out, but this is a whole different animal. Yeah, I mean, if depending what it is, it's not fun. That's for sure. It's not fun. I tried. Well, as long as you tried. Speaking of protecting my lungs, the announcement is that Scott is weird. Well, we already know that. There's nothing special about that announcement. And I will own that. I own it forever. Knives and reptiles. Yeah, you could say I'm a little weird. A little bit. Just a little. Welcome to my club. Yeah, I know. Hey, if that's the club, I'm happy to be part of it. So here's my TNFNU this week, which I just got done filming. Interesting subject. And I really want to play with this idea of really trying to figure out what everybody uses their knives for. And I want to create some kind of survey or some kind of answer thing. KC is the president of the Weird Club. He's so wanting to own that he created his own group chat for it. Anyway, which I am so glad you did, by the way, Casey. I would much rather interact with that group. Anyway, so what was I saying? There's a comment that was made. I am duly elected to fit the role well. Yes. Yes, you did. I want to create like a survey or some kind of form to fill out to see and really get a good idea what most people in the knife community are using their knives for. Are you killing cardboard every day? Are you just opening box tape? Are you just carrying one because just in case you have to do something? It's just a very interesting subject. I want to know. That's why you made it. Yeah, I'm glad you did, because it's a much more enjoyable. Not that the other one's bad. It's just, yeah, you know. I know why. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I would love to know. I know what I use mine for. It's not exciting, but I don't know. Curiosity wants to know. Sounds good. You think so, Robert? I would love to know. Like, I don't know. I have my reasons to carry what I carry, but I don't know. I mean, not everybody is so talented that they could use it to pick their nose like KC does, as he just said in the chat, or his fingernails, or, you know, those types of things. But to each his own. I mean, he is the president of the Weird Club. He's already said that. He's already said that. Casey may have dug too deep and nickeled his brain. I haven't left home without a knife or two since I was 10 or 12 years old, which I get, but the point is you carry it, but what are you using it for? You know what I mean? Like, is there anything even left in here? Okay. That's got to be garbage now. What the heck? Where's the light duty? Let's do the thick. Gotta clean this out. There it is. Excuse me. There we go. There, I do this. I'll get caught up in the chat here in a second. You said my name. I'm signing electrical business. What'd you say? I want to know. You said my name. I'm in the sign electrical business and install signs all the time. I strip wires and cut wires with my knives. Okay. See? Depending what you do for work. What's up, Illuminati? What's up, Blue? What the heck, man? What in the world is going on? I can't get it to come out. I need little finishing nail or something. Brr, brr. Do. I gotta find something. Hold on, I gotta find this. Everything's always in my freaking way. Nobody can do anything with putting stuff in my way. Here we go. All right. Ta-da. Oh, come on, I know there's glue in here. I've had to use running late for work, about to hit the road, but wanted to say hi before I... Yeah, all right, Blue, thanks for popping in. I use them for everything. Hold on, One Moon, I want to read this comment. But I got to get this glue out. Man, what the heck? Oh, man, I must be at the end of the bottle here. Time to order more glue. Time to order more glue. Man, well, that sucks. This is my bead glue. I have to get more bead glue. Like, there's nothing left in there. Wow. Okay. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that was dry as a bone in there. Yep. Done. So I just had a little gap next to the pin, and I'm just trying to fill that gap. A little bit of glue, and then I'll sand it down. Keep that handy because I'm sure there'll be other gaps. All right. I use them for everything, whatever comes up. If it's in my pocket, it's getting used for something. I don't really slay cardboard with them because I think it's a waste of knife. Yeah, I mean, I understand that too. And that was kind of my point with TNF and you this week, that just if you're going to do a bunch of cardboard, that maybe a knife isn't the right tool for the job. I've had to use them in self-defense, unfortunately. Whoa. Cut lines to fix cars and trucks, cutting apples and cooking. Yeah, so it's like that's everyday carry kind of stuff. Cut my pop-out sticker brushes, cut myself out of things. Ew. SOG trident saved my life one night. Ooh, wow, One Moon, that's crazy. After being at my parents' lake house the past weekend, my wife and kids are wanting me to buy a boat so they can water ski and tube. Ooh, yeah. You know what BOAT stands for. You know what BOAT stands for, don't you? Break out another 1,000. That's what BOAT stands for. Nice yarmulke, or yeah, yarmulke. Put it right. That would be back here. Yarmulke. This is my dad's Jewish, so I know. I wasn't brought up Jewish, but my dad is Jewish. I was one of those households that we celebrated both Christmas and Hanukkah. So, Halpern. It's a Jewish name. My Carta. That's funny. All right. Problem solved. Very good. Dreidel. Yeah. It's going to be 10,000 for a decent used boat. Yeah, absolutely. I used to live in a pretty wildlife, but not no more. I'm retired. All right, One Moon. Yeah. I hear you. I really like the look of this jute micarta, guys. The jute micarta looks really good. The like button needs you. Yes, thank you, Casey. Now, how did AR not become a blanker or a cobbler? No, I don't, because the other side is Italian. So Italian and Jewish. What a combo. I don't like to say Jewish, though. It's more like Eastern European. Because I'm not Jewish. I'm not really Catholic either, even though I brought up Catholic. I just make art and build dope stuff these days. It's what got me out of everything and saved me. I hear you, One Moon. I hear you. That's why I'm doing this. It brought me out of some dark times, that's for sure. Gave me a little bit of purpose. And then you guys. Yep, that looks awesome. Now let's look at the other side that I messed up, shall we? Michael McCoy, what's going on, man? Michael McCoy in the house. Cosmin, what's going on, man? Yes, Sir Sandalot. That is what we do. Tobicos today? Yeah, I'm working on the Tobicos today. I need to get a knife vise or build something. I'm holding them in my hands and sanding them. Oh, no, you can't do that, One Moon. That's too crazy. You can get this vise for, like, it's fairly inexpensive on Amazon for, like, well under $100. So, definitely, it's definitely worth checking out. It's just Stanley multi something vice, multi-axis vice or something like that. Catholic Mass was dreadful as a kid, standing and kneeling and sitting over and over. Yeah, so here's a story. I explained. My dad grew up Jewish. He's Jewish. My mom, Italian Catholic. So my sister and I were brought up Catholic. Of course, he was never a practicing Jew or anything. But we celebrated the Jewish holidays and did some of the stuff. But my mom passed away at a very young age, or I was a very young age. And we were brought up Catholic, and we used to go to church, and my dad would come to church with us sometimes, most of the time. And even though was not a practicing Catholic or a practicing Jew, he would at least support us going through that stage. Obviously, our mom wanted us to do. And after she passed, then he would still take us to go to church. And I hated every second of it because I didn't just, young teenage boy. The last thing I want to do is do that. But, good on my father for, the wishes of my mom to do that. But yeah, but I'm not overly religious in any way, shape, or form. I do not do anything now. So I'm not the church going type. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. Probably too much information, but probably shared way too much just now, but oh well. Yep, I suck. I suck. Jeez. It's such horrible. Sounds like a good dad. He was a good dad. He did his best. He did his best. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Staff Sergeant? Loving the Max. Great outdoor companion. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're loving that one. Staff Sergeant got the orange and black Grip X, or Grip Tech. It wasn't Grip Tech, but that material, that thing turned out pretty cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, that was too much. Too much glue. Too much glue. Let me see. Use some of the thinner stuff. I found a nice blue Grip X for my next knife. Get one on the books. All right, very cool. Yeah, they have that material, that company that does that stuff. They have a ton of different stuff, patterns, and really nice stuff. So I would definitely buy straight from them again. That's for sure. That's just me, though. Oh, shit. Whoa. Wow, that came out fast. That came out very fast. Spray. Oh, crud. That made a mess. Oh, man, that made a mess. Wow. I need to get more my gap filling glue. That just, oh my gosh, I went around the other side. Ah, look at that. Ah, jeez. What a mess. Anyone catching all the smoke from Canada? Looks like ground fog here in New York. Ooh. No, this is Jute Micarta. One Moon. It's Jute Micarta that I am royally messing up. That is for sure. Oh my goodness. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. That just totally screwed everything up. Wow. I just created a huge mess. Well, it was special gap filling glue, so it's meant for gap filling, but it that one was not. I ran out of the gap filling and I had to use some thinner stuff and it never worked. I should have used the epoxy, but now I'm gonna have to sand all this out because that royally screwed all of that up, that's for sure. All right, back to this side and sanding this one out. And the smoke is supposed to get worse today. I'm sorry, Mike McCoy. Definitely not being affected down here. I don't know about like KC or anybody else who lives up in the Northeast. Man, this is gonna suck. Got me an easier way. Getting some smoke in Maine. Raining here in Texas right now. No smoke to speak of. New York already smoked out. New Jersey getting the smoke today. Woo! Man, that's crazy. I better talk to my daughters. She's in Boston. I wonder if they're getting some. I would just expect that they are. That's crazy. That's going on. I don't know anything about it down here. Definitely not going to be getting any of that. Justin at Asher Knives just dropped a new Spiro titanium tie slim version. Oh, that sounds awesome, man. I need to get. I liked that A-lock. That A-lock. The Asher Knives A-lock. Yeah, that's one on my list. But the Spiro is a great knife too. There we go. That's better. All right, now I gotta fix what I did on this side. Oh, I can't do anything. You guys tell me if there's too much wind noise on the microphone, but I have to get some more wind. Yeah, the A-lock is a nice one. Yeah, the A-lock is awesome. I would love to have a usurper. I don't know what that is. What's a usurper? What's a usurper? Wow. I am so riveting. 17 people in here. That makes me feel so good. I'm glad you guys are here, though. The ones that are here are awesome. Guess I'm just not entertaining enough. My chat, I have to leave now because I am far from awesome. All right, Casey, I hope. No, don't leave, but I hope Scarlett is doing all right. Are you still just chilling in the thing waiting? All right. Time to sand. So just so you guys know, the jute micarta, usually I finish it at about 220 grit, so I keep it kind of rough. Oh, he's got to leave. Oh, Michael McCoy. I don't think Casey's leaving. I think he's joking because the people that are here are awesome, and he doesn't think he's awesome. Well, we already know he's the king of weird, or the creator, or the president of the Weird Fan Club. We already established that. But. All right, very good. This is looking much better. Bing, bing. All right, what do you guys think of that? That looks pretty good. The juniper green, pretty nice. Actually, I am leaving, but I was being funny. Good timing. I need to get up and walk for a few. All right, Casey, I hope everything goes well with Scarlett and everything that's going on with you, man. That's tough. Super tough, I know. We're all so weird. Yeah, we're all weird. Nothing wrong with being weird. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. All right, that's one. Let's do the Sedona. Let's do the Sedonas. Let's do Sedona. Oh my gosh, did I do all my Carta pins? I didn't mean to do my Carta pins. I thought that was G10. Oh wait, that's G10. That's my Carta. That's, oh my gosh. I really like the look of the jute micarta. Yeah, the jute micarta looks up. Look at that. You fended the glued. Yeah, I mean, look. I create my own problems, that's for sure, and then I fix it. But the jute micarta looks good. I'll end up putting a little linseed oil on that and the wicked wax, and it'll bring out that pattern and makes it look really nice. So we got black liners on it, and it's going to end up looking pretty darn cool. So one Tobico down, one Tobico, one Tobico. All right, let's see how many people are here. 16 people in here. I was kind of hoping some more people would jump in. Everything's doing good, Kay, Tim. All right, so since Tim is here, let me go get the other Tobicos. I want to show you guys what's going on. Tim, hold tight for me, buddy. I did get the juniper green Tobico looking good, so I'm on to the next one. But all right, the big announcement. Hold on, let me get a couple things. I'll show off this one. My hands are all filthy, but let me wash my hands off a little bit before I start doing this. Sanders, it said, "Oh yeah, sorry about all the work meetings." No, you're at work, Tim. Don't apologize to me. You're at work, and I'm at work. All right. Let me wash my hands off a little bit. So the big announcement that I had, I'm here. Oh, Father, what's up? Oh, Father, good to see you. So here is the red linen micarta Tobico. Turned out pretty good. We got the sheath done. I got it sharpened, and it looks pretty good. Just so you guys know, the Tobico is a collaboration design with our friend Tim B. Tim B and I Tim approached me with an idea and a blade shape, and me and him went back and forth on this collaborative design. So that's where the Tobico kind of comes from. That's why his maker's mark is on all of the Tobicos. But the Tobicos are looking good. So that's the red and black linen micarta. And now we have that. But these are all going to be available sometime in August. And I can't give you a date because I am going to be releasing these at the same time the production model of the Tobicos comes out. That is right. These are going to be in production. I can't show you a picture in this format, but I can on Sunday. So Sunday, I might be able to show you guys some pictures of what the outcome of the blades are going to look like, or at least close. Production Tobicos are in production with Vixino. Oh, Tim totally ruined it for me. So yes, Vixino Knives is going to be doing the Tobicos. So Vixino, this is going to be their first fixed blade, the first fixed blade that they have done. But Vixino is going to be doing the Tobicos. So very, very soon, coming next month sometime, the blades have just come out of heat treat and they're getting finished, which means they're going to be putting them all together and doing everything fairly quickly. Far as I know, we'll have a taco sheath and going to do everything. So Tim just dropped all the info on all the things that they are going to be offering. Hopefully, after the first drop, we can maybe talk them into doing some other colors in either micarta or G10, and we can do that. But we need it to be a successful drop of blades But yes, Vixino is going to be doing the production run of the Tobicos. So theirs are going to look a little bit different. Obviously, these are my trash custom knives that I make. And Vixino will be doing some really cool stuff. So I'm excited about this collaboration with Vixino. Just based on the pictures, they're doing some really good stuff. So there you go, Tim B. MSRP may be between $65 to $69, but depending if it's G10 or micarta. So that's a very affordable 14C, a nice fixed blade. So very cool. Should come stock with soft loops. Oh man, that's awesome. So they're going to be putting soft loops on these. That's awesome. That's going to be the only production company that I've ever heard of that's going to provide soft loops. So yes, they will have the swedge, Michael. They look very similar to this, but a little bit different because they're able to do stuff that I'm not. I will show pictures on Sunday. So if you guys come to the Makerspace on Sunday, I will try to show you some pictures of some of the models that I have. So I expect Father EDC. No, don't throw that out there. That is a should, AriesEDC. Oh, should. Okay, so we're not 100% sure on the soft loops, but hopefully they do, because that would be really freaking cool. But yep, the Tobicos coming very, very soon. So they will have a swedge. Their swedge looks a lot better than mine does because I'm trash and I don't know what I'm doing. So, but yes, swedge, micarta, G10, and they're doing some really cool stuff over at Vixino. So we've been sitting on this for quite some time. So we're excited to get the word out for it and maybe hype it up and get you guys to keep an eye out. And obviously, as soon as I know something, I'm going to let you guys know. But Vixino, yep, Vixino is doing Tobicos. So we're doing Vixino Tobicos are coming very, very soon. Oh, no, I'm trash. You have no idea, Tim. This is all trash. You definitely want one of theirs. You don't want one of mine. Don't buy one of mine. Your swedge still looks pretty darn good for just starting out with that grind feature. Yeah, I suck. You will see on next week's video how much I suck. So anyway, that is the big announcement. Thank you, Tim B. I'm glad you were able to be here for that. I am really excited about it. It's going to be pretty fun. It's interesting to work with a different company other than Kubi. Kubi does an amazing job, but it's just kind of like, oh, this is happening. Okay. So where Vixino has been updating us and working with us very well. So I'm excited about that. You look into this camera and you say that you are awesome right now. Tim B is awesome. Dude, you're the one who's nice. They're producing. You cannot be trash. Well, it's just a design. It's not my work. They're producing one of my designs. Oh, so I'm excited about this one. And then this is just along with that. I have another announcement that I just thought of. I can't share pictures with you guys though. November 1st is going to be a big deal. Just saying. Vixino has been amazing during the whole process. Cannot say enough good things about them. Yeah, they're doing amazing stuff, Tim. That has been night and day dealing with them. They have been really good. Really excited about this collaboration and maybe some future stuff. I don't know. Maybe some future stuff. Maybe some future stuff. You never know. We'll get the one project out of the way and then we'll see what the other one has. But guys, stay tuned. November 1st is going to be a pretty big release. Another one of my designs is going to be coming out November 1st with a different knife company. Not Vixino, not Kubi. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. That one's going to be cool too. But this one, yeah, Tobicos, it's going to be pretty awesome. Based on what they've sent in the pictures, they're going to look pretty rad. I mean, yeah, they're going to look awesome. They're going to look awesome. They're going to look awesome. So excited. Are you guys excited about that? I'm excited about that. Scott, AriesEDC is the man. He is awesome. He's an artist, a wizard. I don't know who that guy is. So happy that I was able to share this news with you, Scott. Thank you for waiting. Hey, man. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to leave you out of that. And we'll talk more about it on Sunday. I'll say it again. And maybe share some of the pictures of the models, Tim. Or if we have any other updates, I'll share that. But I think the picture of that model should be that model picture that we got. I think that gives everybody a good idea of what that's going to look like. Unless you got pictures that I didn't. But Vixino's first Fixed Blade 2, they had many, many options to choose from and selected the Tobico to be the first. Oh, that's awesome, Tim. That's awesome. I know that they have been getting all kinds of collaborations and stuff. Just so you guys know, Vixino's got a lot of big things planned. After this one, I know they have several different other folder designs that they're working on. They just released a premium. And so Vixino, guys, Vixino, they're coming on strong. They got some good stuff coming. Excited about that. So there you go. That is the big announcement. So hopefully you guys are as excited as Tim and I are, because it's going to be pretty awesome. She said that they had 30 to 40 fixed blades submitted for consideration. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of designs. That's a ton of designs. Wow. And they chose us, Tim. How about that? They chose us. I'm waiting on my Vixino Bronto to arrive. Ooh, yeah, that thing was killer. That thing's killer looking, Robert. I'm gonna have to hit them up and see if I can get one. That's for sure, for the channel. That I really like the look of that sucker. That sucker. That sucker. Oh wait, did I even clean out? I didn't even look at that. I'm extremely proud of this, Scott. We are leaving a legacy on the knife community. It means a great deal to me. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this world. Hey, man, it's a cool design. It's difficult for me, having been through the production thing, to do that, where it's a collaboration design. And now you kind of see why, having been through that process. And number one, big shout out to Tim B. Because Tim, thank you. You know why, but thank you. I don't need to get into details, but dude, I'm glad you're along the ride. You're going to get your maker's mark put on a production blade, which is awesome. But you know why I'm thanking you? It really means a lot. it really means a lot. So I thank you. If you can get them to send you one, maybe I may be convinced to send you mine for review. You let me know, Robert. Anything that comes in for a review from a listener or a viewer of the channel, I never carry it. I just use it for review. I never carry it. I never cut with it. I never do anything, and it's protected. Just so you know, that's kind of how I do things. Unless that person tells me I'm green light to do whatever I want. Anyway, just so you know. Oh, Father, let's see. Congratulations, Tim and Scott, on the production Tobicos. I love the Tobico, and I believe I got one of the first air. Yes, you got the second one I ever did, Tim. Oh, Father, you got the second one that I ever did. Tim B got the first, obviously, because he's Tim B. And I think you got the second, and then Tim B got the third. But I think you got number 2, the second one I ever made. Definitely one of the first, though. And I do appreciate you for doing that. Yeah, you're welcome, Tim. No, man. Tim B, you know what I'm talking about. Just got up. Very busy 5-day short week and heading into the doctor and dentist today and tomorrow. Already had 67 hours in for the week. Holy cow, Rory. Yeah, man. And I know it's been hot as the blue blazes up there, so make sure you take care of yourself, my friend. Appreciate all the support and love for the Tobicos, everyone. Hope that the production models meet everyone's expectations and find spots in all your collections. Yeah, Tim. Same here. I'm hoping it becomes popular. I will definitely, if they send me some, be putting them out for pass-arounds, unless the people that do the pass-arounds are getting one. I don't know. I'll have to check in with them. But exciting news. Excited to get this ball rolling. Excited to get one in my hand. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a little surreal, Tim, just so you know. It's going to be a little surreal for you at first. You're not going to think it's real, but it's real. It is real. Water. I need water. All right, I have to bounce back into my work being so hyped though. Yeah, Tim, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So that was the big news, guys. I hope you're excited about it. The Vixino Tobicos coming very soon to Vixino's website. And possibly on White Mountain Knives or wherever else Vixino knives are sold. So very cool. All right. Tobico production model, August 2026. Let's go. Excellent, Tim. Excellent. Looking forward to it. There you go, guys. It's out there. It's out there. Now everybody knows. Now everybody knows. What's going on? What is going on? That's weird. Is that part of the material? No. That's weird. There's like this black spot. I don't know what it is. So anyway, guys, I hope you're excited about that. What time is it? It is almost 10 o'clock. All right. Keep on sanding. Everything froze. Everything froze. Or everybody tuned out. What in the world is going on? Is that like in the material? No. What the heck? There's like these two little black spots. I'm gonna go back this. I'm gonna go back this up and listen to the secret again just to make sure I heard it correctly. The secret, it's not a secret. The announcement is that the Tobicos are going to be released by Vixino. So Vixino Knives is doing a production run of the Tobicos. They're going to be 14C and G10 and micarta handles, a taco sheath, and right in the 60 some odd dollar range. So yeah, excited for the Tobicos and the books to open. Yeah, the books are going to be opening. I got to finish these, Robert. I got to finish all of these, and then the books will open once I'm done with these. But I got to finish all of these. So still a ton of work left to go, especially if I keep messing things up, which I will mess things up. That's a given. All right, that went away. How come I can't get this one to go away? Man, they're gonna kill it. Your design and beautiful construction. Yeah, Vixino Knives. This is gonna be their first fixed blade. Pretty excited. It's a Tim B and AriesEDC collaborative design. So pretty excited. about moving forward with it. But yeah, Vixino is doing it, and they'll be available in August. And when those are available, that's when I will drop these on the Etsy store. All of the Tobicos that I have done will be on the Etsy store to celebrate this release of the Vixino knives. It's pretty awesome. Congratulations on the Tobicos for both of you. Bedtime for me. All right, Sanders, have a good evening. Sucks working third shift or whatever shift that you're working. It is not an easy thing to do. Yeah, there's like black in the material. I can't get that any closer, but there's like black in the material. That's really weird. So busy yesterday. Went from beautiful to rainy to fog, mist, back to beautiful. Did not post 2 knives of yours that I carried. You'll see them this afternoon. All right, Rory. Very cool. Looking forward to Tobicos, and we'll be wondering about the November drop announcement. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't say anything about it except for I was given pictures of it and shown some of the handle materials that are going to be used, but it's another production Aries design with a different company. And I was told release date will be November 1st. Be shady. All right, man. Thank you. I'm out as well. All right, brother. You have a good one. Kelly, what's going on, Kelly? Good morning to you. All right, let's go to 220, and then I'll be done with this one. I still have one to go. Cannabiscuit, what's going on? How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Kathleen! How are you, Kathleen? How are you? How's you doing? Kathleen. We'll be watching your whole video from get-go. Gotta pack up everything and can't eat since I got blood work. All right, Rory, you have a good trip. Be safe on the road up there. Safe on the road up on the mountains. What was the announcement? I'm late like always. Hi, Trouble Bunny. Yep, 4-hour drive. Just get to the doctor's prior to 2 p.m. Can't wait to get moved to Minnesota. Yeah, man, that's going to be a very different thing. All right, Cannabiscuit, Kelly's Mishmash, Trouble Bunny, anybody, Kathleen, everybody who came in a little late. Here is the special announcement, that you guys have missed. Hi, late too. Oh, I'm okay. I think I'm really early here, but I got a late start for me. Hey, you're allowed. All right, let me clean my hands off, and I need to get some water while I'm up. So I've been teasing with the Tobicos. That's what I'm working on here, are the stainless Tobicos. I got that one looking good. This is the Juniper Green Tobicos. So for everybody coming in, Sean Batts, what's going on? We have the Tobicos. All 6 of the Tobicos. So that's the stainless that I'm working on. The 80 CRV2 are done for the most part. I only have to sharpen one of them, and we're all done. We got the sheaths done for it, and I've sharpened this one, and these guys are all pretty much done. These are all going to be dropping in August on my Etsy store. They're dropping in August because I am going to be dropping these on the Etsy store at the same time that the production Tobicos come out. That is right. The Tobicos are coming out with a production company. They are going to be available sometime in August. They are going to be dropping. And when they drop with that company, I'm going to drop mine on the Etsy store. What is the company? The company is Vixino Knives. So Vixino Knives is going to be releasing Tobicos. Again, I said it earlier, they are going to be 14C28N, and they're going to be, there's going to be G10 and micarta versions available, anywhere from $65 to $69 on Vixino's website. So Vixino Knives is going to be releasing production models of the Tobico. that is the big announcement today. Tim B was in here earlier and we did that. So it's awesome news. So I am going to have basically my 4th design out with a brand new company. So I had the rock copper, the bloom, and the thorn with Kubi, and now I'm going to have the Tobico with Vixino. It's going to be pretty awesome. Vixino has been pretty awesome to work with so far, and I look forward to seeing what these are going to look like. I will share what the production model is going to somewhat look like on Sunday. I can't do it here. They shared a picture of a model of what they're basing it off of. So I can share that on Sunday of what the production Vixino Tobico is going to look like. So that is pretty awesome. And Trouble Bunny, been a member for 14 months, says congratulations. Thank you very much, Trouble Bunny. I salute to you. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Thank you very much for that super chat. That is very, very awesome. Yeah, we're all pretty excited about it. I know Tim, this is the first time Tim B has had obviously a production model with his maker's mark on it. So he's really excited, and I'm super excited for him and for me because it's a really another awesome offering for you guys. So you guys get an awesome opportunity to own another Aries, but a Tim B design. So both his maker's mark and my maker's mark is supposed to be on the blade somehow. So we'll see how they do that. So that's going to be pretty cool. So that was what the big news was about. Sunday, that's like 2 weeks away. This is why you changed up the grind. Well, this is one of the reasons I did the swedge, Trouble Bunny, because the production model will have a swedge on it. It will have a swedge, and this just screams it needs to have that swedge on there. So I decided to try it on these. I've struggled with it, but it looks pretty cool. How many are they going to make of the production model? How many different variants? I think it's going to be like 3 or 4 variants. I know there's going to be like an orange G10, and green micarta, and black micarta. I'm not really 100% sure on all of that. Kathleen, Tim dropped it earlier in the chat. He knows all the materials, but I really don't know how, as far as like a total amount, I have no idea. But there's going to be G10 and micarta versions available. So that is the big news. So, okay, now we understand the method to your madness. Yeah. Well, I've been wanting to do that. This design just calls for something up on the front of the blade. I've done a handful without a swedge, and I always thought it needed to have a swedge on it. I just wasn't sure how I was going to do the swedge. And now I've kind of figured it out, asking some questions. And I did it. I pulled it off. They're not great. It's just not great. But I did my best. The production swedge is on point, though. I've seen pictures. And again, I'll share some pictures Sunday. We'll get that taken care of. I'll try to share some pictures. And we'll talk more about it on Sunday. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited about this collaboration. Vixino Knives, like I said, has just been amazing throughout this whole process. So, yeah, it's been pretty awesome to deal with them. So, man, my numbers are bouncing all over the place. People are in, people are out. But that's the big announcement, guys. That's the big announcement. So hopefully you guys will all line up to buy one. If not those, these, the ones I'm working on right now, this one. So anyway, that was what the big news was, guys. That is what it's all about. Trying to bring you guys more of my knives. I can't, look, I'm one person sitting in my garage. I don't have a team of people working with me. I don't have somebody to do my sheaths. I don't have somebody to do work for me. I have that grinder right there, and that's pretty much it. So it can only go so fast. I can only make so many knives. So the production stuff is how I can get my designs into more people's hands. And then hopefully people enjoy them enough, and then they'll want a custom, and then I can get them a custom. So, okay, we're holding out. You were holding out. Were they at Blade Show? No, they were not at Blade Show. Sharp Obsessions, what's going on? No, there's no been secret. It's just we're ready to talk about it. It's been in the works for quite some time. But that's if you get a production model in, it takes months to get that started. Sometimes a year. It takes over a year to get those things working. So you have to be patient with that kind of stuff. So production Tobicos coming in August. Really excited about those. It's going to be pretty cool. Also, I shared the news, and I can't really talk too much about it or what it is or who with what, where, why, and how. More will be coming out sooner. But then at the end of this year, November 1st, mark that on your calendars, November 1st, another AriesEDC design will be out in production on November 1st. Super excited about that one. I'm just giving you friendly crap. I haven't seen. I haven't even had my first cup of coffee, and it's no worries, Rory. You're fine. But yep, November 1st, another production model is going to be coming out. That one I am pumped about too. Ooh, that one's going to be. I've seen pictures. And prototypes are going to be sent to me very soon. I can't wait to get the prototype. Paul Mike, yo, what's going on, man? Paul? All right, let's see. I got these weird black spots in this material. I think it's just part of the material, though. This stuff looks pretty cool. I love when this stuff gets polished or it gets oiled up. This Sedona jute micarta looks really nice. Yeah. Boom. Boom, shakalaka. All right, that's 2 down. Bink. 2 down. Got that one. Looking good. I'm going to hope that that's blue and not scratches. Might have to fix that. Let's see. What are you saying? Rory said, I posted it earlier for everyone to go check out your box. Check out your box you sometimes hit a fiber optic line 200 miles away in all East Montana was back dial up. What? Wow. That's crazy. But there you go. Boom. The Sedona one is done. Clean these up just a little bit. This is when little things matter. I posted it. Okay, I already said that, Rory. All right. One more. This is the black micarta. Read my guess above as to, I'm guessing what production company. Oh, CJRB or QSP for the production model in November. Nope. I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you. I've been sworn to secrecy. Yeah, it is gross outside, Paul. It is gross. That's why I have my new fan. Check out that sucker. Yeah, I got a fan. And then I got another fan behind me. I got all kinds of fans. Got to. New production fixie? Yes. Big Jim. When I'm working on the Tobicos, they're coming out in August. So in August, there'll be a production Tobicos with Vixino knives. So Vixino knives is going to be doing the Tobicos. What's up, Blue? So these guys, that knife is going to be out in production with Vixino knives. So I'm pretty excited about how that's going to look. This is why I'm doing these. So when they get released by Vixino, then I am going to be releasing these on August. So through these, the ADC RV2 are done. So now I'm trying to get the stainless done. So, and then in November 1st, another model is coming out. Oh, excuse me. And then November 2027 and early 2027, another one's coming out. Whoa, 50 minutes late, Blue? How is that? Yeah. Vixino is dialed in their heat treat. You're right. 104 up on the mountain. That's crazy up there. All right. Back to work. All right. I can't wait to get all of these done. Oh man. So anyway, guys, that's the big news. Lots of good stuff coming. More models, more designs, all being released. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting to get that stuff out there to you guys. Hopefully you're appreciating all the stuff that's coming out. Even the stuff from Kubi is still available on White Mountain Knives. And I still stand behind those designs as the bookmarks of the benchmarks of AriesEDC. The Bloom, the Rock Hopper, and the Thorn are three really great designs for an EDC fixed blade. I still stand behind that. I use mine every day. I'm carrying one of them. So hopefully it's up to you guys, though. Ultimately, it's up to you. But stay tuned. This week's TNF&U, I have an interesting conversation about, and something that I kind of want to figure out is, Rory said, packing my suitcase. Did I just now hear another model January 1st? Well, beginning of 2027. I've already said it. The concept is doing the Hawk in 2027. I just don't, I haven't seen anything on that, so I have no idea. But my last check-in with them is they're still on board. So hopefully in the next couple months, I'll start hearing something about that one too. But I am getting a prototype for the one in November, probably next week sometime. Super excited. It's going to be awesome. But this week's topic for TNF&U, something for you guys to think about, is what are people actually using their knives for? There's a lot of stuff in the community about steels and handles and all this other stuff, but what are you actually using your knives for? And I almost want to do like a survey to find out, what are people using their knives for? Opening Amazon boxes, breaking down cardboard, cutting rope, whittling. I don't know, but it was kind of an interesting. Yeah, package warrior. See, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I would love to kind of find out what are you actually using? Because I know what I'm using my knives, and there might be days where I don't use a knife. I know, bad on me, but that's the truth. Fidget toy, yeah. I mean, I'm always fidgeting with it. You love concept, awesome. See, Trouble Bunny uses her knives for leather because she does leather work. So depending on your work, you might use. I use my knives at work. I'm using my fixed blades to cut open bags of salt, which is like the worst thing that you could be opening bags with, which is why I needed a good stainless and a small fixed blade. That's the most thing I use. So cardboard, opening Amazon packages with my loadout, mobile armory, an event of a nut jobs showing up at work. Yeah, you have it just in case. And the right tool for the right job is great. That's absolutely there for the right job. But it's just interesting, kind of an interesting topic. I don't need everybody's comments now, but tomorrow's TNFNU is kind of discussing that. That's why I love hollow grind warnings. Yeah, that's perfect for a leatherwork. Yep. I have found, what did Paul say? I have found myself using my knife to shave the stop of my head. It's more of a fidget thing while I'm watching TV. Yeah. Keep it too up top. Keep it tight up top. Yeah, I think that's what you meant. I was just going to ask you how you're going to make your makerspace even better than last 2 or 3 shows. I've been buying knives from your guests. Still got to buy one from Rob. Yeah, you got to get one from Rob. I don't know if he's shipping. Rob only sells for like during knife shows. So yeah, you gotta hit him up. And chrome tan leather contains salts. Yeah. Yep. So you need a good stainless. I'm not trying to outdo the next makerspace. I have reached out to a couple of guests I'm trying to get on, but I haven't heard back. I need to reach out to some more people. I've just been so exhausted lately. I haven't been staying up on top of that, but I also enjoy just hanging out with you guys on the makerspace too. Sometimes if I have a guest, then I don't feel like I have time to talk to you guys about my stuff, which is fine. I don't really need to talk about my stuff all the time, but I do enjoy just hanging and chatting with you guys too. But yeah, when you're having to open 7 to 10 bags of salt at one time, when they're wet, so that's water and salt, and yeah, this is why I need a good stainless. That's why. So for me, a good blade steel is all about the stainless qualities. So I still want to see Terry come on. Oh yeah, I need to reach out to Terry. Good, thank you, Trouble Bunny. Of course, I can get you on too. Illuminati Ninja. How dare you? How dare you? We do not need to put that out in the universe. Illuminati Ninja, I'm going to remove that comment. I am going to remove that comment. How dare you? Ridiculous. You know I can't do that. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I'm actually okay with tool steels too. I'm not exposing stuff to water, and I constantly stop and maintain my blades. Yeah. I'm out in the field, so I just make sure that it's completely dry before I put it back in the sheath. I'm thinking about it, not yet, but maybe starting doing drops of notebooks soon. If I do, I'd love to talk about it. Yeah, you let me know. The invitation is there. The invitation is there. Simple flat grind, no craziness. Oh, jeez. So it would be like Talon. It would be a Talon with a harpoon. Yeah, that's my song. That's my my song.
From the shop to the sheath, AriesEDC. Oh, yeah.
That's my it's my theme song now, Jim. My theme song. Yes, and some Jim's. Oh boy. I like a fingernail clipping blue. What's smaller than a talent? Oh, geez. Anyway, guys, thank you. The big news, the big announcement, as you say, is Vixino Knives doing the Tobicos. I'm really excited about that, coming in August. More to come on that when we have the information. You guys will know when that will be available, along with the other 6 Tobicos that I am working on. They will all be available at the same time as the production Tobicos. So I'm excited about getting all of those done. So that is going to be live from the shop today. I do thank you, everybody. I hope you are as excited as I am about the Tobicos coming out. It's going to be pretty darn cool. So anyway, you guys are awesome as always. Thank you very much for coming in. If you haven't already, please make sure you have subscribed and you're hitting that like button. What's wrong with you? You forgot to do that? But make sure you do that and leave me a comment or not. The choice is always